Ryan, you can pick your days. The Trent's freezing today.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be going in there.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, we'll have to save it for the first Prem goal at the City Ground. Coming soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Really good day at the office. Wanted to start the game really well on the front foot. Obviously loads of changes, but just shows the mentality of the group to put on a performance like that.
I was mentioning with Nuno that sometimes when you have wholesale changes, you can look a bit disjointed as a team, but you didn't seem to today. You just sort of picked up, which I guess shows a lot about how the squad is this season.
Exactly that, yeah. Played in many of these sorts of games where you think, could be a difficult game if you don't get off to a good start. The chemistry's not there, but you can just see from the first whistle, the first few actions, the way we set up to play. We're all on the same wavelength, and yeah, it's going really well, and yeah, we just need to keep pushing for more and more. But it's a great sign of our togetherness and belief in the process.
It took till 5 minutes before half time for you to get your goal, but it had been coming, hadn't it? I mean, you'd rattled the crossbar yourself by then.
Yeah, it had been coming. I think we were really sharp. Our front three were causing them a lot of problems, getting in some really good areas, just lacking that cutting edge. But yeah, I think that's always going to happen when lads haven't had the minutes. But hopefully we can go on a good cup run and we can continue that.
And after hitting the bar from 25 yards or whatever it was, lovely ball into you from Ramon down the left-hand side.
It was perfect, yeah. I'll be honest, I did speak to him about that when he comes in on his right foot. I speak to Callan about that. When I play with him as well, I'm always sort of looking to break the box or try and get in the pocket on the right-hand side, and yeah, he produced for me. So yeah, thank you very much for that.
And second goal, just a really good time as well. Halfway through the second half, sort of doesn't quite kill the game off, but you know what I mean. It nearly does. It must have felt that way.
Yeah, it did. I don't think we started very well actually. For whatever reason, they made a few tactical tweaks. But yeah, it was a little bit of quality to get in behind them, and then fair play for Ramon, because he's got such a good mentality. His English is not the best, which he'll admit, but he keeps going. He's a massive part of the group, and fair play to Jota for looking for the pass, which he always does. And yeah, it's just little things like that I think make us why we're having such a good season.
And Nuno will have been delighted, I'm sure, to go back to what we were saying before about kind of getting the job done, really. That 11 that he's picked today, he's got some big names on the bench who were there sort of just in case, and we did see them later on. But he didn't have to use them. He didn't have to come off and win the game. He weren't in that sort of trouble, and he'd have been thrilled with that. Yeah,
I think every single player in our group wants to play as many minutes as possible. It's difficult to break into a side when you're 6 on the spin. But I think it just shows the togetherness, the belief that lads are giving everything to push the boys who are starting. That's something I've said right from the start of the season, which hasn't stopped. The boys coming off the bench in Premier League games or starting today have been massive for how we've either finished games, seen games out, or needed a goal. And we just have to keep going with that because it's so important.
And still time for that wonderful moment with Danilo coming off the bench. I mean, it meant a lot to everybody at the City Ground today, but for you guys who've seen how hard he's been working in the dressing room, it seemed to mean a lot to you guys as well. Yeah,
he deserved that. Must have been really, really tough for him, first game of the season, to have that mental resilience, that belief, and it was great for all the medical staff as well, because we were probably first thinking he might have been completely done for the season, but to come just after halfway is incredible, really. So yeah, fair play to him. Good he didn't get a chance at goal, but when you're 2-0 up, it is what it is, and he's probably just ticked that box now. He wants to progress.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking of progress, Liverpool here on Tuesday night. That's a fairly big night, isn't it?
Yes, I can't believe it's Tuesday night. I've not really, I'll be honest, personally, obviously starting this game, I haven't really thought about it too much. We know it's going to be a massive game, and we just need the City Ground to be at its best, and hopefully we're at the best and we can make it a really good game.
I don't think there's much doubt about this place being at its best on Tuesday night. Looking forward to it already. Well done today, Ryan. Thank you.
Top man, Cole.